The approximation tools will allow me to use different parts of the geometry as a reference point to keep drawing. I can manage the approximation methods in this toolbar or doing a right click while holding the Ctrl key. I can choose to activate different methods of approximation, but it is important to do this when Dibac doesn't have any function active. Remember that you can exit any function by doing right-click or pressing the Escape key. Now that I don't have any function active, I'm going to select the Endpoint approximation method. Once I have selected it, I can click on the line tool to use it as my drawing function with the approximation tool. With the endpoint active, the cursor will be forced to draw only from the endpoints of lines, walls, and arcs. I can right-click to exit the line function and undo pressing Ctrl-Z. Without any active function, I deselect the endpoint and select the intersection approximation method. This option will force the cursor only in the intersection of two segments. Now I can deselect the intersection method and select the midpoint method. If I right-click, I will reactivate the line tool, and the midpoint method will force the cursor to the middle point of lines, walls, and arcs. The nearest point will select any point of the geometry without restriction. The point method will force the selection only over the points of the project. The center option will select the center of circles as soon as you touch its perimeter. The quadrant method will only select the extreme points of the circle. The perpendicular method is very useful. It will force the cursor on any segment to make a perpendicular line or wall when you are drawing it. And the same goes with the tangent option. It will force the cursor to the point that will make a line tangent to a circle or arc. The insertion approximation method will force the cursor on the insertion point of any existing block. If I click on the None button, there will not be any approximation methods active. And if I click on the Automatic, the default basic methods will be activated.